Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, Ma. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. This is 7:30. We should kick off now. Out of the close to 100 persons that registered on the platform, we have just 9 persons here. So I'll give another 5 minutes for the sake of those that are yet to join. Okay, so checking my audio one more time. I was getting a feedback just to be sure it's perfect. Okay, it's clear from over here. Can everyone hear me?
Yes,
Yes, I can hear you.
can hear you.
Great. So to help all of us, I want to mute everybody, right? Because if I allow everybody to unmute themselves, it could be chaotic for all of us, right? So I would mute everybody. Then if someone has something to say, please use the icon where you can raise your hand on the app. Okay. Or leave a message in the chat box. So I am muting everyone now. Okay. Once again, good evening, everyone. We would start right away. We can't wait for everyone to join. Those that will join later, God will help all of us. Can everyone hear me? Just comment. Someone said he can't hear anything. Is that same for everyone? I need someone else to confirm that you can hear me, please. Okay. Sorry. We would start. Okay, great. If at any point you can't hear me or my device disconnects, just draw my attention to it, please, in the chat session. I would appreciate that. Okay, so my name is Ogale Akawa. Member of Technical and Media Department of Covenant House. Okay, let me unmute everybody and allow everybody to confirm they can hear me. Please, can everyone hear me so that we can just continue?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Great, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can hear you.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so my name is Ogale Akawa. I'm a member of Covenant House. I work with the media department and I'm also in the protocol team. Personally, I'm a lawyer, also an entrepreneur and a social media manager. So on behalf of the media department of Covenant House, I will be taking this session. I'll be having a session every day, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, by God's grace. And we would start 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 every day. I don't give a deadline. I don't give a duration, but it's not going to exceed 2 hours, right? So I would like us as much as possible to be involved, pay attention. Do not have the impression that because this meeting is being live streamed, and then most likely I'll get to share the. Most likely I'll get to share. Okay. Most likely I'll get to share the link so that you could rewatch it, and then because I will do that, you won't pay attention. That would not help you. So I advise as much as possible, pay attention, take notes, work together with me as we're working through the various applications, ensure that you are following through. All right, great. So we are talking about social media management, right? Who is a social media manager? Okay. So a social media manager essentially is someone that manages a brand's presence online. That is the simplest way I can define it. All right. So if you are signed up on any of these social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything that you see that come up on your feed. If you're on Instagram, as you are scrolling through, those things that you like, you comment, you share, whichever platform, those things are content. Those things that you see were put up by someone that regularly puts up those things, okay? Manages people's comments. Are we together? So let me say this as the training progresses. I'm joining with 2 devices, my phone and my laptop. Someone is saying that they can't hear me, but I can hear myself on my other device. So I think you need to check your settings, okay? Please try as much as possible not to call me in trying to ask me anything, because I cannot take any call now, right? So tell the other persons on the WhatsApp group, I can't take their calls. Anybody has any issue, they should leave it in the WhatsApp group. Somebody should be able to respond to them, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, so like I was saying, those things that you see, those things that you like, you comment, someone posts them, right? Someone manages the account. Someone responds to your comments. If you send a DM, someone responds, okay? All of those functions that you see, the pictures you see, the videos you see, the reels that you see, it's someone that puts them up there. They don't just drop on your phone. They don't fall from heaven. Someone manages it. So the person that handles all of those, we call the person a social media manager, right? And in this training, you will learn how to be one of such. Okay, why should you be a social media manager? Why is it important to be a social media manager? It's important for several reasons, but I'll just mention some reasons. Okay, the world is fast advancing, especially in the aspect of technology. And it's important that everyone keeps up with the pace at which society is going, technologically speaking. Whether you are 50 years, 60 years, whether you are 13, 14, 15, you should be able to keep up with the times, right? So social media management is one of the most basic technological skill that you can have in trying to still be relevant as technology progresses. Okay, now you may have heard of coding, how to do Python programming, C++, Java, and all of those things, right? Not everybody would have the patience and, without being offensive, or for lack of a better word, not everybody will be, mentally strong enough, right, to handle coding. Okay, so social media management, social media in itself is one of the most basic technological trends, technological skills that you could learn without having any coding knowledge, right? And you can pull through. Someone's hand is being raised. Can the person drop the hand? I think you're trying to tell me that you can hear me. That's fine, thanks. If you have a comment, leave the comment in the comment section here. Okay, so as a social media manager, the opportunities are many. One, you as an individual, it helps you to give yourself or your business or your organization, your church, whatever it is you want to put online, it helps you to give yourself a better brand image, a better social media presence. If as a social media manager, you know how to manage these accounts online, right? To help you as an individual. It will save you the cost of having to give that job to someone else to manage your accounts for you. So if you are a chef, it would be unreasonable or unthinkable, except in cases where you don't have the time and all of that, it would be unthinkable for you to tell somebody else to be cooking for you when you are trained as a chef, right? It's when you don't know how to cook, like you're buying food from outside. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. So it helps you, first of all, as an individual. Then it's a source of income to you. And you can maximize this source of income from your comfort zone. So you could be having a regular 9-to-5 job, right? You could be a teacher, you could be a lawyer like me, you could be a banker. Yes, even bankers can be social media managers. There's a way we can play around it and help you to still be there for your brands. So yes, so you can still have your regular 9-to-5 and still be a social media manager, all right? You can earn, depending on what you negotiate with your clients, depending on who your client is. So if your client's purchasing power, for lack of a better word, can afford to pay you 5 figures every month, 20, 25, 30K to manage your brand every month, depends on what you negotiate with them, depends on their capacity. If your clients can depend on the value you are providing them, can afford to pay you in 6 digits, 100K, 120, 150, 200, right? Is limitless, all right? Now, how did I start? So in my 400 level in my university days, I was trying to get stuff doing to raise funds for myself. I was doing several things. I had a personal e-market page where I sell stuff online. I didn't have the financial capacity to pay someone to manage my brand online for me, right? So those things that I see online, people are posting stuff that they sell this, they sell that. So I had Facebook page, I had Instagram page where I was putting stuff online to sell, right? That was when I was introduced to Canva, the app I told you all to download. So I started playing around Canva, using Canva to do my designs, and I've been using Canva since then. We'll get to the Canva parts. I'm just giving a bit of introduction, right? So from that time, I graduated into events planning because I have a flair for managing events. So I got to events planning. And then when I moved to Lagos for my law school program, after my law school program, COVID happened. That was when the idea came to monetize my skill of, managing a brand's presence online. Okay. So in my university days, I was creating content for my pages, right? Putting up stuff to sell. People were, patronizing. So I just thought to myself that, okay, if I could do this for my own page, for my own brand, I could do it for other brands, right? And that's how it started. And the good thing is being a part of the media team in church and doing my own managing my own personal brand. Over time, I was sharpening my skills, right? So I got better by the day in quality of my designs, in creating more value to my social media clients, okay? So proceeding to social media management proper, I would liken a social media manager to an events planner. Now, if you go for an Owambe, you go for an event, right? So you step into the venue, you have your decoration, you have the ushers, you have the chef, you have the caterers, you have the DJ, everything that makes the event complete, the bouncers, everything, right? Looking all nice and stuff. In some cases, a company has or provides all of these services. So let's say, for instance, Todun Events, all right, is an event planner. Todun Event has the capacity and the assets to provide ushers, to provide decoration services because they have the decorating stuffs. They have the sound guys, right? So one person can provide all of those. One event planner can provide all of those. Few cases anyway. But generally, there will be an event coordinator that reaches out to different vendors. Okay, so there'll be an event coordinator that will reach out to the caterers. Okay, this is what the bride and the groom wants, and then the event coordinator will ensure that the caterers deliver. The event coordinator will reach out to the ushers, reach out to the bouncers, reach out to the DJ, reach out to each of the vendors to ensure that the event is a success, right? Now, that event coordinator that is managing everything, putting everything together, we can liken that person to a social media manager, right? So you, as an individual, you can provide all of the services that make up the brand value to your clients in trying to manage their presence online, right? Or you can work with other persons that would help in creating content to create a very solid social media presence for your clients. Now, let me explain. So those things that you see on Instagram, for instance, those pictures that you see, those videos that you see, those reels and all of that, You can design them, you can create them yourself, okay? On the other hand, if you do not have the skill, but you have the mental capacity, you have the initiative, you have the concept, the ideas, and all of that, to know what you want to see, what your client wants to achieve, the kind of content your client wants to put up on particular days and all, right? If you can't create it yourself, you can reach out to a graphics designer, all right? Okay, this is what I need. I need to design so graphic images for me. The person does it and sends to you. You settle the person. Same way the event coordinator will settle the person that is providing ushering services for that event, right? So you reach out to your graphic designer to do your graphic images for you, or your video editor, right? That you perhaps need some kind of video content that you want to put up on any of the social media accounts. You reach out to a video editor to do the designs for you, all right? And then the person sends to you, and then you put it up on the platform, right? So I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say, that a social media manager can be likened to an events coordinator, right? So your client pays you, depending on the arrangement, your client pays you, and then you settle these persons, right? I'm sure that is clear. We've flogged the subject, right? Are we together? Just leave a comment in the... So when I say leave a comment in the chat, I'm referring to the Zoom chat box, not the WhatsApp group, because I can see the Zoom chat box. So yes, leave a comment here. I should be able to see your comments as you drop them. Okay. All right, thank you. Please, anyone trying to reach me via call? I can't take calls now because I'm talking, right? Try and understand. If it's an issue that you're having, leave a comment in the WhatsApp group. Somebody should be able to respond to you. Okay. Okay, let's proceed. We've talked about who is a social media manager. We've talked about why social media, why you should be a social media manager. Now let's proceed to content. Okay. Give me a minute. One of the pastors is trying to join. I'm seeing that he's having issues in joining, and he has tried calling me a couple of times. So before they will sack me from my department in church, I'm sure you all understand. So let me just reach out to him. I will join you guys in less than 2 minutes, okay? Thank you. Hi guys. Okay, sorry about that. Can we all hear me? I believe we can. Yes. All right, so Moving on to content, because content is 98% social media management. All right. So what do I mean by content? Content is anything you put up there on social media platforms is content. Whether it's a text, right? Whether it's an image, a video, right? Anything you put out there is content. Even if it's an emoji, it's content. Okay, now we will now talk about creating content to put up there on various accounts that you manage. Now, what are the kind of contents that you should be putting up? The kind of content that you should be putting up range from the following. Okay, 2 categories. One category is type of content. Okay, no. One category is nature of content, and then another category is type of content. Let me explain. So in terms of nature of content, let me take type first. In terms of type of content, I'm referring to a picture or an image or a video or a reel or something they call carousel. So carousel is spelled Carousel. So if you perhaps, if you can remember, you are going through Instagram and then you see a post that seems to be continuous, right? You can swipe through and it flows into the next post, right? I would show us illustrations as we progress. I just want to talk a bit and then we'll get into practical, okay? So there's carousel, there is videos, images, so types of content. Now, nature of content, what do I mean? So different nature of content that you can put up range from educative content, informative content, content that drives engagement, content that generates humor, comic content that will make people laugh, make people happy, you know. These are some content that you could put out there. Research has shown that contents that stir up engagement, what I mean is content that would move people to respond, to share, to save the post, that content that would ask for people's feedback, right? Those contents tend to do better than basic content. How do I mean basic content? So an example of basic content that many people fall victims of is a content like, let's say for instance now, a fashion designer puts up a content on his or WhatsApp status, Instagram page, and you see something like, now in stock, buy now, right? Out of 10 persons, maybe like 1 or 2 persons that would want to engage with that post, all right? As against a post that says something like, our new blazer would make you the star of the show. Get everyone staring at you when you walk in with our new blazer, something like that, right? More persons would likely respond to that kind of post than you just posting, buy from me. Why should I buy from you? Okay, there are 100 other brands that sell what you sell. Why should I buy from you and not buy from someone else? Why should I even buy from you? Why can't I go to Balogun Market to buy what you are selling? All right. So we should be mindful of the nature of content we put out. Right. So sometimes you might put a comment that, sorry, not a comment now, a content, right? And at the end of the day, you are seeing maybe like 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 likes. But then some other ones, you could see 20 likes, 30 likes, 100 likes, 200, 300 likes, depending on the strength of your community base, your followership, number of followers you have, right? So that would depend on the nature of content you are putting up there, right? Are we together? Are we following? Hope we are not getting bored. I need you guys to understand all of this before we jump into the practical. Okay? All right. Thank you for responding. So, should we proceed to Canva now? Okay. Now, as I'm talking, I would like for you guys to try and log into Canva using the login details. I will share with you now. So if you want to sign into Canva, Canva will require you to put in an email and a password. So I am sharing you my personal Canva account. The reason why I'm sharing this with you people is because it's paid for and you have access to all of the features of Canva. If it's the free version you are using, you are limited and you can't really do so much, right? So I would share my login details with everyone and it will be open to everyone for the next 2 weeks, after which I'll change my login. I will change my password, all right? So the email, I'm typing it in the chat box of Zoom, right? So the email is ogaleakawa001@gmail.com. That's the email. The password is all capital letters, WYB0001, full stop at the end. So capital letter W, capital letter Y, capital letter B, 3 zeros and 1, then a full stop at the end. Okay, so as we're talking, I need to log into Canva because we'll soon get into Canva. Now, before we go into designing content using Canva, I want to ask, okay, guy, I'm not really creative. I don't know how to, I can't start brainstorming for the kind of content to put up. Where will I get content inspiration from? Or, okay, what if I have run out of ideas, right? I don't know what to design or post anymore for my clients. What can I do? There is a cheat code that social media managers like myself normally make use of, right? So what I usually advise people to do as a social media manager, so take for instance, you reach out to a brand that is a logistics brand, they do deliveries, and they want to, they need a social media manager to create content for them, to manage their brand online, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, right? And you don't know what to post every day. Where do you get inspiration from? So what I normally tell people, check for competitors of that brand that are doing very well. Okay, so competitors that will come to mind include using, for instance, delivery services. You might want to check God is Good Logistics, right? Check their page on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, check their page. You see really crazy content, right? that you can draw inspiration from. Now, please, don't go and screenshot a post from God is Good page, right? And post on your client's page. That is outrageous. That is not acceptable. You are infringing on their copyrights. What I'm trying to say is get content ideas from there and use it to do your own content design. Do we understand? I'm sure we do. Another illustration, let's say you want to manage a church's social media account. A church wants to pay you to be that social media manager. Right? You can check for churches that have really nice content on their social media platforms. Covenant House is trying. We'll get better. All of us working together with the media team. All those other churches that you see their content online and you really like their content, you can draw inspiration from there, right? So let me not flog that issue too much. Let's go into Canva before some persons start sleeping on me. Okay. I will share my screen on my phone because the essence of this training is to teach you how to create content using Canva on your phone for the sake of those that might not have a laptop, right, to do their designs. If you're using a laptop, it's way easier. In quotes, it is sweeter to use your laptop to do designs on Canva, right? But you can use your phone. So for the purpose of this training, I'll teach you how to use your phone. Now, what is Canva? Canva is an app that helps you to create content. All right, let me switch my device. Sorry, just a moment, please. Just to be sure, can everyone hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Just leave a message, please, in the chat box. I need to know that you can hear me and hear me clearly. Yes, okay, thank you, Adeni. So I will share my screen on my phone. When you can see my screen, please let me know. Screen on my phone. Okay. When you can see my screen, please let me know. All right. Screen on my phone. Okay. When you can see my screen, please let me know. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. All right. Can someone here, please, don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. All right. Can someone here, please, don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. All right. Can someone here, please, don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. All right. Can someone here, please, don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. All right. Can someone here, please confirm. Don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. Correct. Please don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. Please. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. Correct. Please don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. Please. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. Please don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. Please. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. Please don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. Please. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. Please don't post the login details on the WhatsApp group. When you can see my screen, please let me know. Please. So someone is asking that I reshare the Canva login details. Please don't post the login. I just want to confirm whether the feedback is still there. Okay, thank you. Please, we need to proceed like quickly. Time is running out. We need to start something very serious. Okay. So, if you can see my screen, this is. Thank you. Please, we need to proceed like quickly. Time is running out. We need to start something very serious. Okay. This interface you are seeing is so. If you can see my screen, this is. Thank you. Please, we need to proceed like quickly. Time is running out. We need to start something very serious. Okay. This interface you are seeing. Let me know what you can see. If you are seeing the Canva interface, or you are still seeing Zoom. If you can see my screen, this is. Thank you. Please, we need to proceed like quickly. Time is running out. We need to start something very serious. Okay. This interface you are seeing. Let me know what you can see. If you are seeing the Canva interface, or you are still seeing Zoom. If you can see my screen, this is. Thank you. Please, we need to proceed. Okay, I'm sure we can see Canva now. All right. Now, so this is the home page when you log into Canva. Now, everything that you see on social media accounts, the things you see on LinkedIn, I'm sure we can see. Yes, LinkedIn, Canva now. The things you see on. Now, so this is the home page. Instagram, Facebook, when you log into Canva platforms. Now, everything that you can create with Canva on social media accounts, the things you see on LinkedIn, I'm sure we can see. Yes, LinkedIn. Canva now. Create content. Things you see now, so this is the home page. Instagram, Facebook. When you log into Canva, create content platforms. Now, everything that you can create with Canva on social media accounts. That's one. On the other hand, things you see on templates. LinkedIn, I'm sure already has made. Yes, LinkedIn. Canva now. Create content. Things you see now, so this is the home page. Instagram, Facebook. When you log into Canva, create content platforms. Now, everything that you can create with Canva on social media accounts. That's one. On the other hand, things you see on templates. LinkedIn, I'm sure already has made. Yes, LinkedIn. Canva now. Things you see now, so this is the home page. Instagram, Facebook. When you log into Canva, create content platforms. Now, everything that you can create with Canva on social media accounts. That's one. On the other hand, things you see Okay, can someone confirm the status of the audio if there's no feedback, please? Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. So sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? Is there still a feedback? Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. So sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. So sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. I need so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? Is the feedback still there? Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I need so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? Now, is the feedback still there? Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group templates. Remember if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I need so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? Now, so is the feedback still there? Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group templates. Remember if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I need so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, is the feedback still there? Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, now let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. Somebody should leave a comment on the WhatsApp group, please. Let me try sharing my screen to see if you still get that feedback. Okay, I'm so sorry about all of the back and forth, okay? So instead, the feedback still there. Please leave a comment on the WhatsApp group if there is a feedback or not. So much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. If you have something to show something to show so much to do in life to try sharing my screen because people think about it. Sorry for some of those things. Okay, I want to suspect that sharing my screen using my phone is causing a feedback, but I don't think so. I have at some point it was better, right? But anyway, we would figure it out. We would overcome this hurdle. Everybody's muted apart from me. I don't know why that is still happening. Okay, as I'm speaking now without sharing my screen, can you confirm if there is a feedback? Are you guys getting a feedback? No. Okay, so most likely sharing my screen. Okay, I think I know what to do. Let me disable sound when sharing my screen. I think that's what's causing the feedback. Just a moment, please. Okay, is there a feedback now? The feedback there? Okay, can everyone hear me? Is there a feedback now? The feedback there? Okay, can everyone hear me? Is there a feedback now? Please confirm you can hear me. That's one. I need you to confirm you can hear me. Can you hear me? Is there a feedback? Any feedback? Can you see my screen? Can you see my Canvas screen? All right, so I think we're good to go. So the issue was I was sharing my screen and also my audio. So you guys were hearing what I was saying from my screen of my phone. Okay, so I'm so sorry about that. Now, this is the template that we want to recreate for a brand that we manage. Are we together? So we will just edit something. So let me zoom out. Please just stay with me. Don't use your Canva app as we are talking. You can play with the app later on. Just flow with me. Now, if you look around, you will see at the top here, you see this logo. That's the logo of the company. We'll change that. Here, you are seeing the subject that catches everybody's attention. This Find Your Dream Home. We change that. This Book Now. You can decide to change this or leave it. These features, we will edit it a bit. At the bottom here, you can see phone number, email address, website, email address. Are we together? Yes. So we are managing, all of us here, 30-something of us here in this meeting are social media managers, right? We want to create a content, an image content for a real estate company that will manage their social media presence. Okay, so we edit accordingly. Now, we would want to, let's say for instance, the real estate company has a house, a 4-bedroom duplex at Ikoyi. Why am I screenshotting, man? So sorry, guys. A 4-bedroom duplex in Ikoyi. All right, that's what we want to market. All right, so let's say we want to start by changing the logo. So what I'm doing, I'm sure you can see my screen that I'm zooming out. Okay, now if you are using a phone to do your designs, it's important that you zoom out so that you can edit those tiny details. Unlike if it's tiny like this, take for instance, you want to edit this phone number, right? You will struggle in trying to type to change that. But if you zoom out, you can type with ease. Are we together? Yes. So let's start with logo. So let's say, for instance, now this is the logo of the company. All right. We can import a logo that's already created. The logo is in your gallery. We can insert it on the design, or we can edit what is already here. But let's just say we want to edit this one. So this house image, right, shows real estate. Now this text, let's change it to, I would have said somebody give me a name, but let me just come up with a name. Let's say Emilocon Properties. Okay, we'll change that name. Now, if you can see my screen, okay, it's looking scattered. Okay, so that box that you're seeing there, you can stretch either the left or the right. Okay, just stretch it a bit and it will adjust. If I take it back to normal screen and you look closely, I'm sure you can see it's looking okay. Right, so Emilocon Properties is there. Next, we want to do, let's change this Find Your Dream Home. Let's say something like, okay, we can leave it at Find Your Dream Home. Find Your Dream Home is catchy enough, right? If you are scrolling through Instagram and you see Find Your Dream Home, it's my, find my dream home, where? All right. Let's change it to something like most affordable home for you in Lagos. Using Lagos as an instance, because at the moment, in the metaverse, I'm somewhere in Lagos. All right, so let's say most affordable home to buy in Lagos. All right. Now, if you look at it, it's a bit scattered. It has entered into another element. So if you just click on this that you have typed, this most affordable home, you just touch it once, right? And then you can hold it down and drag. You can drag it around, okay? But ensure that what you are dragging around is aligning with other things in the image. Okay, so what I mean by alignment, let it be central, not that most affordable home now, okay, so this is it being central. It looks good the way it is. Or if you are not careful, you now want to take it somewhere here. This doesn't make sense, what you can see on the screen right now. Okay, so let's adjust it and leave it at the middle. Right? This looks better. So we've changed that one. This book now, let's leave the book now as it is. Property features, let's leave property features as it is. Then we can say for bedrooms, we can say 4-bedroom, four bedrooms, right? Leave master bathrooms. Let's say maximum security. I'm just, at least normal real estate features now that, that you have in very good properties. Swimming pool, let's leave swimming pool, car garage. Let's just leave it the way it is. You can always change features depending on what, your client wants you to put out there. All right, so let's leave that. Phone number, you can come to phone number to change it. If you zoom out, click on it, type phone number you want to put there, 080-111-222-333. Is it complete? Remaining one, okay. So change phone number. Websites, change website, www.emilocon. Remember, our illustration is Emilocon Properties. emilocon.com or emiloconestate.com. Done. Email address. So instead of this email address, maybe we can change it to Instagram handle, Facebook handle, Twitter handle, right? So that people can, if they check Twitter or Instagram, they can just see more details about the company. So let's change this one. Now, if you look closely, this icon that you're seeing here, this one that you're seeing here, so, right? That's for email. All we need is for icons that are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Then we change this text to the name on Instagram. So for instance, if you go to Instagram now and check, let's say you check RCCG Covenant House. Our name on Instagram is RCCG Covenant House, right? So the name that is on, that's like their username on these social media platforms, right? You put it there. So let's change this one to what now? Instagram, Facebook, for instance. So at the bottom, right, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom, the very, very bottom of Canva, of this page we are on, you'll see some things there, right? At the bottom left, you'll see this plus sign. You see this plus sign. So if you click on this plus sign, basically is to add things to what you are designing, right? So if you see here now, it's telling you can add text, photos, and graphics to your design. So if you come to this plus sign, it brings up several things that you can introduce into your design, right? You see elements. Elements is to add, different things, shapes, graphics, phone icon, different things. You can even add, sorry, low battery. Let me get my charger. Just a moment, please. The next, sorry, just a moment, please, guys. All right. So, several things. Okay. Canva has a lot of features, things that you can introduce. You can see cartoon characters here. You can see glass here, different things. Right. The next one at the bottom here, you see camera roll. So camera roll is your phone gallery itself. Okay. So let me allow access. So this is my phone gallery. All right, guys. So I can add pictures from my phone gallery, okay, into Canva. All right. If you come to uploads at the bottom now, this bottom here, uploads. Uploads refers to things that you have, things that you have imported into Canva, right? They could be images, videos. So you see image here. There are images that I have imported to do different designs on Canva. Videos are videos that I have imported to do my design. Audio that I've imported. So for instance, now you see a video, let's say there's a video on TCH page, you see Pastor Dakwa and Pastor Darlington, they are dancing, and then there's a background sound that is not Shola Sax playing or Chosen Vessel singing, right? It's maybe one song by Nathan Embassy that's playing at the background. You can add it, so you download the song, you upload it to Canva, it will come to audio. So if I click on audio, you see different songs that I have used to do designs for my client, depending on what they want. All right. For videos, you see some videos that I have uploaded, to do, designs in the past. For images, you see different images that I have uploaded before to do designs in the past. So that is for uploads. All right. For text at the bottom here, for text, it's for you to introduce, different styles of text into your design. For project is designs that you have done in the past that are here. All right. That's your personal project. So that's for that. For photos, we're still exploring the different features of Canva. Don't worry, we have all the time to go through this. After the training, I'll send you videos from YouTube that you can use to practice. So there'll be a lot of things that you can use to practice on your own, and you have access to my account. So, so there's a free Canva version, right? That free Canva version, you cannot access some of all these things. You cannot access them. But on the paid one, you can access everything on Canva. And every month, so you can pay monthly or you can pay yearly. So every month they charge me 2,800 Naira, right? It's quite affordable, okay? So have access to everything. So you have access to my account for the next 2 weeks, right? So for photos, now instead of uploading photos from your gallery, Canva already has really, really nice images that you can use for your designs, okay? You can search for image relating to the design you want to do. In this case study, we are using real estate, so you can check for, let's say, duplex. For instance, now, it will bring you different designs of duplex that you can use. But please, let me emphasize this thing. Let's say you are a social media manager for a Nigerian real estate brand, and then you want to use picture from Canva that the background snow is falling. Saying on a packaging, please. Somebody will even think you're a scam. That you're a Yahoo boy that wants to sell house in Ikoyi that snow is falling at the background. All right, so be careful unless it's a foreign brand. Okay, so you have a contact in Canada, for instance, now that's a real estate mogul and is looking for a social media manager in Nigeria. Fine. Hey, you can use a very nice image that has the abroad feel. Hey, she understand. Good. Moving on to the next one, you can come to audio. So for audio, Canva already has audio that you can introduce into your designs. All right. It's not loading. Perhaps my network is hanging. But anyway, we're making progress. There's audio. If you don't have your own audio that you want to use, you can use Canva audio. Please, if you're saying something or you're typing something on the Instagram, sorry, not Instagram, on the Zoom chat, I can't see anything that you guys are typing, right? I'm just speaking in faith, all right? That you guys can hear me and see my screen, okay? I don't know why audio is not, okay, good. So audio, these are all audio sounds on Canva, right? You can search for instrumentals, different things. Now, at the bottom here, there is video. You can introduce video into your design. So let's say, still talking real estate, we can say house, for instance, search. It will bring you different image, different videos of house, or if it's anything relating to real estate, let's say real estate now, sir, right? Search to bring videos, But please, once again, be careful. You're managing a Nigerian brand and you are using a video that is saying a white family. Please, you're contradicting yourself. All right, as much as possible, if you want to do packaging, if your client can, okay, let me say this, not that I'm saying this, let me mention that most times, ask your client as a social media manager, ask your client to send you pictures and videos that they have, then you will use it to do your designs. Then you can advise them, this picture is not fine, we can't use it. Maybe they took a picture with a phone that has very, very, very terrible camera, right? And you're trying to give them a very good public image. You cannot use that kind of image. I'm sure you understand. You want to sell a property in Ikoyi, and the quality of the image is not good enough that someone that is staying somewhere at, okay, I'm not, somewhere at wherever, somewhere in the interior village of Lagos, will not even want to buy based on that image that you are showing. All right. So be careful of the quality of what your client is sending you. They should send you very good quality image. They should send you good quality video that they take and send to you. All right. They don't have, you can use pictures, videos of Canva. If you use them, if you use this Canva pictures, images, videos, nobody will take it to court that you are infringing on their copyright, because all of this stuff on Canva are not licensed. When I mean not licensed, you have access to them. So long as you've paid, you subscribe to Canva, you have access to them, and you are not infringing on copyrights. Okay? You can use background. You want to change the background, you can use background. All these other ones you are seeing here are folders I've created for some of my clients, all right? So let's go back to our design. I was saying all of this to show you how you can introduce something into your design. Back to the design, because I've said a lot. Remember, what we're trying to do was to change this email icon to icon for Instagram, Twitter, and the likes, right? So remember, you come to this plus sign to add something into your design. Click on that plus, come to elements. Under elements, you will see all those symbols, all of those things, right? So come to elements and then search for Instagram. We're starting with Instagram. Search to bring you different, sorry guys. Okay. Yeah, so to bring you different, icons that you can use. Now, if you look at this design, you see that, sorry guys. If you look at this design, you see that these icons are circular, right? So you want to maintain that consistency and use a circular Instagram logo. So we use either this one, where's my, use either this one or use this one. They are the circular ones here, right? So let's use this guy here. Let's use this one. It's kind of more obvious. So if we click on this, right, it has come into our design, but it's big and it's off. So we can resize it by dragging any of the four corners to increase it, drag it inside to reduce it. See, yeah, I'm sure you see what I'm doing. You're dragging out, it's increasing. You're dragging in, it's reducing. So let's change the color first. All these other ones are white. At the bottom here, you will see color, right? So if you click on color, you can change it to whichever color you want. Okay, so it's white we need, so we'll click on white. It changes to white. Now we reduce the size, increase your, zoom out your design so that you can see what you are doing and not assume that you are getting it correctly. So you adjust, right? Adjust it, let it be small, like this one that you want to delete. So adjust it, right? Then let's remove this one. Click on this email one. You see this dustbin icon here, right? This trash icon. Click on that, it will delete. Then this Instagram one will bring it here. Okay, let's reduce it and see. All right, this looks okay, but it's too close to this wording. So let's shift it a bit. Just a bit. And here we go. Okay, this looks better. Then we'll change this one, change the text. On Instagram, let's assume that Emilocom Properties is the name, their username on Instagram is Emilocom Estate. All right, done. So guys, remember one thing, once you change this image, we'll not change this image. All right. So if you click on this image now, at the bottom here, you will see replace. Are we together? Yes, we are. So we can click on replace at the bottom here to change that image. All right. We can change it to either something from your gallery, all right, or uploads, what you have uploaded before, or Canva photos, or Canva videos. Let's use photos first and see. So we are saying, you can say anything that's relating to real estate, house, duplex, room, real estate, yada, yada. So let's say real estate search, all right? Look for the one that is closest to what you want to, the design to change it to. So if we look at this one that you are seeing here, so, right? You may have seen on social media, you see, or maybe on somebody's WhatsApp status, 4-bedroom, terrace, semi-detached, then you see something like this image that you're seeing here. So where's my cursor? Something like this. So let's see how this one looks. So if I click on this one, aha, well, this one has some abroad good to it. But anyway, so we can use this one. Okay. All right. But if you look closely, you see that this house is covering Emilocom Properties, this logo here, right? It's covering it. And then there's a white space here. So let's take Emilocom Properties, that logo. Let's take it from here. So we zoom out, take it from here, and then we bring it here so that it will show clearly. Sure, we are together. Please follow me, pay attention. You can always go back to look at the recording, and watch again, plus the materials that we send to everybody. So guys, voila, I think we are done with this design. All right, so you don't know how to do designs before, you have never used CorelDRAW, you've never used Photoshop. Canva is here to help you to do designs. It's just for you to use their templates. Now, this is just an illustration, and it looks very professional. So long as, please don't go and overdo. Don't do past yourself. I beg you in the name of everything you hold dear. Okay? Don't say, let me change this one to mountain. Please. Try not to overdo. Just take it easy. All right? Now, we can change color. Emilocom Properties, let's say Emilocom Properties, the brand color is purple, for instance, purple and yellow, purple and orange, purple and gold, right? So this brown, background, let's change it. Let's change it to, let's say, purple, and we'll round up for today so that you guys and myself to go and rest, prepare for tomorrow. So you click on this brown. At the bottom here, you see color. Canva is showing you that, hey, there's color here. You can change color. So you come to the bottom, you click color, there is some shade of purple here. Now, even for color, you can search for color, right? So let's say purple color, search it, brings up different shades of purple. All right. So let's say we want to make it of this guy here, this shade of purple. So if we click on this, it has changed that. Then there is now a discrepancy between this, right, and here it's still brown. So let's come and click on this one and change it to purple to merge with this, this purple we're seeing here. So color is at the bottom here. Canva is telling you, hey, there's, color to change here. So come to this. This is the purple we used. Click on it. Oh yeah, change for me now. Okay, why is that? This one, click on purple, and okay. Let's still let's see why that is that. Okay. So this still works, right? I'm sure we can see that this works. Adjust this. All right. We said purple and orange. Purple and orange. So let's this book now. Let's change the book now to orange. The border, that's background. Let's change it to orange. So at the bottom here, color. Click on this. You can. So sorry. Search. Okay. Orange. Let's use this guy. All right. Okay, this is popping. Good. Now you can change the color of the text. If you click on this now, at the bottom here, you will see color for text. That A you are seeing here with color. You can click on that one to change. You can change it to any color, right? But that is for story for another day. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've done so far. So let's export this. Let's save this. All right. At the top here, at the top, all right, you see export, right? The export is to save it. You click on any of the arrows, right? You see download, click on download. You can download it in PDF, JPEG, PNG. I usually use PNG to maintain quality. So I click on download and it will just, what's it called? It will load the design a bit and it has saved to my phone gallery. All right. Good. Saved already. So let me stop sharing my screen. Stop sharing. I hope I've not lost you guys. Okay. All right. So, gentlemen and ladies, this is just one of such. All right. I'm sure we had fun. Okay. Now, I will share with us on the group this design that we've done. You will see for yourself what we all did together in the course of the program. I would also, we're doing this all through this program. I will share YouTube videos that you can watch in your spare time. I'll share it on the group, the WhatsApp group. Things that you can practice with. You have my Canva account. Please don't go and import things that you should not import on my Canva. Let me not go on Canva and I will see something that I should not see. Please, I will look for you. I will block you. Anyway, so we're rounding up. We'll have to go rest, prepare for the next day. I'll share this recording with you guys. You can go watch it again. Keep practicing. Okay. What else I have to say? This is not the end, right? I would also now let me say this. As I was doing it, it seemed he's just doing it. It's entering, right? I've done this for quite some time, so that's why it seemed easy. Your initial attempt might not be so easy. It could even be better than what I did, right? But you will get better with time. Don't worry, I will send on the group my very first Canva design. If you laugh at my design, I'll remove it from the group. That's the end of your training program. So I'll share that with you, so that you see that there is growth if you commit to this. And trust me, there's a whole lot that we can achieve. So, gentlemen, this is 4 minutes to 9. We have spent quite some time. Let me allow us. I'm not giving up for questions. No questions today. You should go and rewatch the video, right? I'm sure you followed me. So yeah, thank you guys very much. We'll continue. Tell your friends that didn't join. There are almost 100 persons on the WhatsApp group. We had less than half training today, but anyway, we're making progress. Thank you very much. Let me emphasize this once again for those that didn't hear when I announced it in church on Sunday. Now, after this training program, the best performing students in this training, you join the media department and you do internship with the media department in church, right? For 2 months at the least, right? And you will be creating, you're trying to sharpen your skill. I'll be telling you what to do, designs that you do for church, right? So that you use church platform to, develop yourself, content that will post for services, we'll do all of those. And for the 2 months, church would give those best performing students that are interning with the media departments, church will give you some stipend to hold your side. Please don't think so much that maybe they're giving you like 150K or something. I don't know what you're thinking. You might just do that for you, but anyway, something to hold your side, right? So commit to this thing. Beyond all of this I've said, it's an opportunity for you to grow, to have an additional source of income. You can do it from the comfort of your home, while you're in the toilet, while you're in the bus in traffic, and so yeah, no need to talk too much. I've said enough. We'll keep talking. I would leave the WhatsApp group open, but please do not constitute a nuisance on the WhatsApp group. Let's not offend each other. If I see that conversation is getting out of hand, one person is saying one thing or the other, I'll just lock the group. All right. So thank you guys. God bless you. TCH members, there is workers meeting in church tomorrow. We should be in church latest 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. TCH workers. All right. Ensure you're in church. If you're not in church, you have Pastor Dapo to answer to. And don't come and meet him to explain to him in church on Sunday. I will not allow you. I'm sure you have seen this face. All right. So thank you very much, guys. God bless you. Have a good night rest.